Myrtice is in her mid-90s and still lives alone on the family farm in rural northeastern Illinois. The farmhouse, the land, and the routines she has followed for decades are more than a place to live. They are her identity and her independence. Her daughter recently relocated to New Mexico for a new job opportunity. Like so many adult children, she carries a constant tension, building a life and career hundreds of miles away, while worrying every day about whether mom is truly safe at home. From New Mexico, checking in has turned into a second full-time job. She juggles video calls, neighbor favors, and long weekend flights back to Illinois, all while trying to show up fully at work and for her own family. On the surface, Myrtice insists she is doing just fine, but small warning signs are starting to add up. A missed dose of medication here, a near fall on the back steps there, mail piling up on the kitchen table that was once spotless. Each sign raises the same questions for her daughter. Is mom really safe? How will I know if something happens? How long can we keep going like this? Myrtice does not want to be a burden or to leave the farm. She wants to wake up in her own bedroom, look out at the fields she knows by heart, and move through her day with the familiar comfort of home. What she needs is not a facility. She needs a steady, trusted presence checking in, help with the tasks that have quietly become risky, a way for her daughter to know, from miles away, that mom is okay today. This is exactly where high-quality in-home care changes the story. Instead of uprooting Myrtice, her daughter explores a simple question. What if support came to the farm instead of mom leaving it? Together, they design a care plan that fits Myrtice's life, not the other way around. Scheduled visits for personal care, light housekeeping and meal preparation, medication reminders and gentle safety checks around the house, regular communication back to the daughter, so she gets real updates instead of guessing from a distance. Now, when her daughter boards a plane back to New Mexico after a holiday visit, the goodbye feels different. She still feels the tug of distance, but she no longer boards with the same fear in her stomach. There is a team checking in on mom and a plan in place. For Myrtice, the days become more predictable and less risky. She has help with the slippery spots in her routine and companionship that keeps isolation from quietly shrinking her world. For her daughter, the relationship shifts back to what it was meant to be. She can be the daughter again, not a long-distance crisis manager. Holidays and visits become time for conversation and connection, instead of racing through a to-do list of overdue tasks around the house. If you see your own family in this composite scenario, you are not alone. Many adult children today are trying to honor a parent's wish to stay at home while building a life in another state. In-home care is one of the most flexible ways to bridge that distance. It allows parents like Myrtice to remain where they are most themselves, while giving sons and daughters the peace of mind that someone is walking in the door, checking the details, and sounding the alarm if something changes. If you're starting to see those early warning signs, the small slips that keep you awake at night, consider starting a conversation before a crisis forces your hand. A few hours a week of support today can prevent a rushed, painful decision tomorrow.